Welcome back, guys. In this video we will be creating the states. So for that we need to create two functions. So I'm gonna create a function over here and I'm gonna call this thing as set all false, and I'm gonna write set education false, set work history false, set programming, so on and so forth, false, set projects. I hate autocomplete sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna create this function and I'm gonna create one more function. I'm gonna call this thing as change state. I'm gonna call function 1 and state 1. Okay, and I'm gonna write call set all false, and I'm gonna write function 1 state 1. So you'll see why I have created these functions. So right over here I'm gonna add a on click method to it, to this education. Write on click method. Okay, and I'm gonna call this thing as set education. We don't have to write set education as true. And so suppose if I make this thing as true, I'll tell you what the error would be. So normally a developer would think that we just have to make this thing as true and make set work be true, and set programming true, and set projects true. Okay, so if I do this thing, see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna click this thing, work will open, programming, and this thing. How would I know that, how would I change the state of all of the components and only show the state that I want to show? So for that we will call this function. So I'm gonna call this function called change state. Okay, and inside this thing I'm gonna pass set education. I'm gonna make this thing as true. Okay, so this thing will be called, and this function will be added as a parameter over here. And over here, first things first, we'll make everything false. Then after that we will basically call this function, which is nothing but set education, and we are setting the state. So we are passing in true, so that is why it is getting true over there. So similarly you have to do the same thing for each and every component that we are seeing. It's really simple. Okay, so we just have to change the values to set work history and set programmings, set projects. Okay, fair enough. Let me just reload. See, now everything works fine, everything works on this way. It really is very good. That is how these things work. So yeah, it was a very short video, but yeah, in the next video we'll go ahead and write the styling of this thing. We'll add the animations and all. That will be a very big video in my opinion. So see you all guys over there. Till then, goodbye and take care.